kicking off a new flare-up tonight in the ongoing debate over the controversial Southern Delivery System, or SDS, water pipeline project designed to bring water from Pueblo Reservoir to Colorado Springs. Flooding from recent storms has pushed landowners to call for a stop to that billion-dollar project. News 5's Tony Spahar live tonight with more. And Tony, what's at the center of this thing?
Well, Rob, the owner of the land that part of a 7-mile stretch of the pipeline is being built on says planners ignored his advice and started building on a path that has created massive flooding problems that are putting homes in Pueblo West in danger. Walker Ranch is private property where a stretch of the SDS project will be built. The attorney for Walker Ranches says the problem began when planners laid out the pipe's path.
They took a map, they drew a straight line, no matter how high or low, didn't listen to Mr. Walker, the rancher who knew his property for 50 years, who had said multiple times, follow the Fountain Valley pipeline that's been here for 50 years, and we will have no flooding issues.
The result, he says, deep ravines carved out by water and getting much bigger just recently. He claims the construction has created a potential for floods that never existed before.
We get a small rain and we see this. Immediately, huge areas of land washed away, getting very close to good residents of Pueblo County who may not even know that their property is that close to these soon-to-be floodplains.
The permits allowing Colorado Springs utilities to build the SDS pipeline on private property say the land must be returned to its original state. Turner says that's impossible if this keeps up.
We need to find out how to fix it, or we may not turn the switch on.
It's a dilemma in the hands of Pueblo County commissioners, who have to decide whether or not to shut down the $1 billion project. At a public hearing today, SDS project leaders say they're working on the problems.
We're coming through a lot of people's backyards, and we want to work on the issues that they have.
SDS program director John Friedel told those living on the pipeline's proposed path that they'll solve the problems, but the project is too important to shut down.
So we have this additional mechanism to bring water to our communities. You know, water is what all communities are built around.
Pueblo County commissioners didn't take any action today, but that doesn't mean they can't sometime in the immediate future. Now, we're going to keep following this story and bring you any updates on air and online at KOAA.com. Reporting live, Tony Spahar, News 5.
Tony, thanks. And folks in Pueblo also worried that piping more water north